Hello and welcome back to Lookster Gaming. So here we are back on GTA Online, but this time on next gen GTA Online, so Xbox One, and can prove that right away by switching to first person view, as well as the fact that everything's a lot more detailed. There's an LD on the radar for Lamar's new sort of lowrider jobs. Well, I'm guessing that the LD is like lowrider or Lamar D something, I don't know. But yeah, let me just switch back to sort of standard view here. Yeah, what I'm going to be doing today actually is making a second character on GTA Online, and like this has been in my intention for a while now, so let's get on with it I guess. I can explain whilst it's going into the bit. Skipped by too many tabs there. Yeah, as you see I've already done the character transfer bit, so yeah, now we go on the swap character bit. And yeah, so this had been in my intention for quite a while now that well, with a few crew members, or one or two or some, well, no, a few crew members had GTA Online on the Xbox One already. I like this bit. The two of them stood there like that. And it's a good thing that that's a sort of female character there, because my intention was that my second character was going to be a female character, seeing as though my main character's a male character, and because I'm a guy, and so I guess having a female character, you get like more options of clothing as well. So you're kind of going between having like both styles, I guess, if you want to put it that way. So yeah, I guess we'll edit this character and make this our own character. She does that little thing there. I've never actually well, I say I've never actually experienced this before. Like I sort of went through this bit on the character transfer before, but as far as like as far as this bit goes, I've never created a character using this new layout. I thought that crashed there because I pressed it and it sort of froze for a bit. Well, Hannah's the mom for the character, for like my main character, because like I said, going through the character transfer, I found that bit out from seeing as it lets you mess around with it if you want to, but for the most part, well, I just left mine alone, but I still had to look through the options anyway. So yeah, let's see if we can get a good mom on the go here. That makes her look really old, like she goes from looking quite young there to sort of old there, like the skin seems to wrinkle. I get the feeling that first one was actually like the best option, because some of these other faces look a bit bizarre. Misty doesn't look so bad, I guess. Neither does Nicole. Audrey definitely looks old. I'm just going through these and seeing which one I like the look of. Sophia? Ashley? She looks a bit, I don't know. Ashley looks a bit weird on the picture at the side. And back to Hannah. See the difference between those two. Oh yeah, shoulder buttons to turn your face. Yeah, you can sort of see there how the sort of the neckline, or well, not the neckline, the jawline and the neckline, I guess, changes a bit, as well as like sort of features of the nose and the face. And I'm thinking Hannah, but let's go through one of those, like a few of those ones I saw later down the line. I don't know about Misty. Nicole? Misty's face seems like sort of really out compared to Nicole. Or maybe Nicole's face is bulged in when you look at it. It's just bizarre how they sort of changed like that. I don't know, I'm thinking between Nicole and Hannah. I don't want to be spending all day doing this. Misty has quite big lips, come to think of it. Probably going to get dislikes on this video for sort of saying things like this, I don't know. Although there's probably been a lot of worse things already said. I wish there was some way you could just like quickly switch between them, so we got like Hannah there, and it was Nicole was the other choice I said. I think maybe Nicole. Yeah, let's go through the dads then. One. I guess the dad doesn't really have quite a big sort of impact on the, like maybe it's just the skin colour changes just ever so slightly. I do find it funny you can have Nico as a character, but even Nico doesn't have like such an impact on a female character, whereas when I selected Nico for the dad on my main male character before, it made him sort of have the big nose and facial features that Nico has. Some of these look a bit odd, and I think Andrew's the dad for the main character that I've got as well. Claude? Oh yeah, that's supposed to be Claude as in like sort of Claude from the first GTA, from GTA 3. I don't know if, can't remember now if Claude was actually on the first GTA. Some of these just look a bit bizarre. It's like who do you think has a better pairing out of all these ones then? Definitely not Nico. Claude kinda does, but what's this? It almost looks like the face sort of gets a bit paler for Claude, and I kinda wanted a bit of sort of skin tone colour in there, without going like too dark kind of thing. Like I don't want her to look tanned, but I don't want her to look pale as a ghost kind of thing at the same time. Daniel sort of, they both look a bit sort of grudgy there, but like the two faces, they look like they're both sort of doing a bit of a sort of mean look. I don't know, they two do kind of make a bizarrely good pairing. Compared to say like some of the happier sort of smiling looking dudes. Oh yeah, and you get John Marston. I don't think his looks had like a big effect on my character either, but he just looks out of place. Isaac looks weird, I think. Right, let's just go back to... Yeah, let's go for Daniel, why not? Nicole and Daniel. In resemblance, selective features are influenced more by your mother or father. Right now it seems to have the bar, what it looks like is more over to the left, which sort of makes sense really, because it's more going to resemble the mum than the dad, I guess, for a girl. I don't know, I guess it can go either way, but how many is that? 2 notches from the end? Yeah, so let's shift it along, say 4. Or 6, I think that was. I don't know, let's just leave it as it is. I don't want to spend sort of hours and hours. Well, I don't want to spend hours and hours for a video anyway, but... Yeah, let's leave it like that then. Features. Brow. I wish there was like a sort of zoom, like, so you could zoom in just that bit more. Eyes. Let's go the other way and see if we can... Yeah, there we go. I guess standard brow does fine. Nose. I think probably for the most part standard will do for all of these, rather than say like changing it too much. Yeah, I think sort of standard would do for these for the most part. Round? No, I think standard again. Yeah, I think we're just going to stick to standard. It seems to have sort of given us a good sort of general sort of creation from the two from the mum and dad. Here. Right, at least the hair we can start messing around with. Maybe change the colour to not red. Maybe a dark, not quite too dark. Let's change the hair for a start. I've never really sort of went through all the hairs for the most part. See which one would suit the character more. Ponytail one doesn't look too bad. Loose tide isn't too bad either. I was thinking maybe ponytail. Or wavy bob. So between ponytail and wavy bob, I know we can always change them later on. Yeah, let's go for wavy bob, but let's see what colour we can make it. That's like the same colour as my character as it is, so I don't want to like keep it the same. Right, if there's 28 colours, let's see what else we have along the scale. No, that looks like a better sort of brown, because for some reason I'm sure my main character's hair is brown on the 360, but on here it made it sort of more like a ginger sort of orangey tint to it. Between that one or maybe that one? I think possibly that one, or spend all day in the character creation when I wasn't intending of spending all day in the character creation. Yeah, let's go for that one. That one doesn't look too bad. Eyebrows. Let's do something about the eyebrows, maybe. Natural just looks odd. Regular looks a bit odd as well. Opacity. Alright, so the opacity of like the colour, I'm guessing. Oh wow, the opacity of the eyebrows themselves. Groomed. Groomed looks a bit like the mom picture did, like sort of mean looking face. Feathered doesn't look too bad, but still a bit maybe thick eyebrows. I think, was it not like double tram or something we had before, or there's like so many choices of eyebrows. Yeah, balanced looks alright, hence why it's called balanced. Compared to, I can't even find the one we were on before. Ah, there it is, double tram. Now that I look at it, double tram doesn't look too bad either. Let's see what standard looked like again. Or balanced, should I say, not standard. I might go with balanced. There's more thinner eyebrows, I guess. Because I think double tram is like thicker. I don't think we're going to go for any skin blemishes, because they just yeah. Like it's just loads of like facial stuff that sort of looks like a nasty rash or something going on. Yeah, let's just go with none. Same for skin aging, because skin complexion. Yeah, let's get a bit of rosy cheeks, like not a rash. Rosy cheeks don't look too bad. They look better than nothing. And then there's ghostly, pale, damaged, bruised, sunburns, hot flush, rosy cheeks. Yeah, rosy cheeks then. I kept thinking there was another variation on top, like a sort of more brighter one, but that's like facial scars or wounds or something. Moles and freckles. I'm probably going to go with none again on this one. Pixie doesn't look too bad. But there are like some on the nose that, like, it wouldn't be so bad if they were just on the cheeks. I know you can sort of turn it down. Let's go back to Pixie. And yeah, because you got it like that. Maybe if I turn it down to about halfway. I'm like leaning into the TV. I don't know if I was heard properly there or not, but I was leaning in to try and get a closer look. But I think we'll just go with none and just keep it standard, really, so I don't end up with anything that I might want to change later or any weird things. It's definitely not skin damage. Let's change the eye colour. Light brown doesn't look too bad, like kinda matches with the hair. Dark brown isn't too bad either. Hazel's maybe a bit sort of strong. Some of them can be a bit sort of strong as well. So yeah, between dark brown and light brown. I think maybe light brown just because it matches with the hair more and gives that like little bit of colour. I mean, dark brown doesn't look too bad either. 16 minutes in and I'm still messing around with this. This may end up being a sort of two-part thing, or because I did intend on doing the first mission as well, so either that or it'll be a longer video. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Eye makeup, natural look. I'm thinking maybe just natural look, because we can always change them in the shops later. Blusher? Oh yeah, blusher. Blusher adds on like the sort of add into the rosy cheeks kind of thing. And I think that was like sort of down here a bit. What I was trying to do there was change the colour. Like if I had to like just a little bit of blush really, without sort of overdoing it. Yeah, that looks alright, I'd say. This maybe takes away from the paleness a little bit. Heavy lined matte lipstick, heavy line gloss. Let's just leave it as it is. Right, so that's that bit done. Apparel. So she is street, and she was wearing the convict, I believe. What else? What else is there as a choice? Because the convict doesn't look too bad, but it's a bit yeah. I suppose the convict's appropriate because we're sort of breaking out of jail in a sense. I'm thinking between that one or that one, but let's go through the other choices. See what else we've got here. The kitten. Looks more like she should be standing on a street corner. Like, just because that looks similar dressed to some of the prostitutes on the street corners in this game. The jungle. Bubblegum. The stripe. Beach. That's going for like the Tommy Vercetti look with this the standout sort of palm tree shirt going on. That one doesn't look too bad. Lifeguard. If you want to do Baywatch, there's the outfit for it. Smart. Let's see what there is for smart then. She doesn't really look or suit the sort of businesswoman type look, I'd say. The competitor. So this would be more for like a sort of sporty look. But I suppose we can get like an outfit like this for say like golf and things later on. The creative. The spooky. So she's a Halloween themed prostitute then. Wow. Casual? Casual doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that one doesn't look too bad either, the laid back. the easy. That one doesn't look too bad either, but then you can tell what a difference the heels make. I think that's supposed to be just under 6 foot on the compared to the wall at the back there, and then high heels is like over 6 foot. What was the other one that we had? Well, there was that one, but there was... Oh yeah, between the A-list and the upmarket. I don't think the upmarket really, now that I think about it. The A-list, I don't know. I think we'll just go for that sort of casual... between the Cougar or the laid back. I think the laid back, possibly. I mean, the Cougar could be like a second outfit choice that we'll sort of buy in the shops. So yeah, let's go for the laid back then. Hat. I'm going to say probably no to having a hat, considering that a lot of them are like swag. They have swag written all over them, really, and that's not the look I'm going for. And again, I can like buy things like these from a shop anyway if I wanted, so... Or I think these ones are all the free ones that are available. How many more hats before we get back to none? I'm hoping soon. Yeah, there we go, off even. Glasses... Let's go for off for now, because I did have glasses as like on my main character. We'll just go for that then. Yeah, that looks alright to me. Stats. I think we might just leave them as they are, like, I know it starts out with quite low stamina, shooting, a bit more strength, but these can all be improved on anyway, so I don't really want to sort of spend time messing around with them. At the same time, it kind of reminds me of like the attributes, yeah, it reminds me of like the attributes and the traits even on like the Sims games when you're first sort of making your sibs and like your sort of editing there. I think it's stuff like sort of hygiene and nice and mean, and whether they're active or lazy or playful or sort of someone that would prefer to read a book kind of thing. But this is like the GTA equivalent of like sort of driving, flying, stealth, strength, shooting, stamina and lung capacity. Yeah, we'll just leave them as they are then. That's like a good base starting point, I guess. And save and continue. And now we need to think of a name. What should we have as a name for this? I'm not gonna, because I've got Luke as the name as my main character already, so obviously I'm not going to call a female character Luke as well. I don't know, the name Charlotte just came off to the top of my head there. Let's go for Charlotte, unless we can think of another one, but that name just randomly came to my head there for no apparent reason. Yeah, Charlotte is, like, I don't see what's wrong with that one. Although I get the feeling I've spelt that wrong. I'm going to like quickly look up the word Charlotte on my thing here because I don't want that to be wrong. I've got my iPod Touch in my hand here and I'm doing a quick Google search of the word Charlotte. I know that is right. Well, at least for a main spelling, Charlotte. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or putting too much emphasis on Char. Yeah, I think that'll do there then. Charlotte name. Charlotte. Seemingly there's a town called Charlotte that looks almost like a city GTA could happen in. Huh. Rather than getting Charlotte as like... It's like things to do in Charlotte. How about if I look up Charlotte name? See if that like gives us people rather than cities. Just for like... I think that's going to give us like the letter Charlotte. Right, we'll go with... Oop, accidentally. I thought I was on the done part there. Yeah, Charlotte then. Yeah, you might hear us like... No? The one where there's there's like a ping sound when I press to take a screenshot. That was odd that there wasn't. So yeah, there's our Charlotte. So I guess she'll do there then. Doesn't she look right at home? Do you want to skip the online? No, let's go for it. Let's do that. I might end up sort of putting a split on the video here if it sort of jumps right into whatever the next part is at this point. So in that case, I suppose I'll wrap this video up here before something does start, and like I'll keep it running anyway, but just like split it in half. And here's where I decided to split the video, so stay tuned for the next part, and as always, thanks for watching.